So today I want to talk about depreciation and fixed assets and how you can automate the production of a fixed asset register. Now, depending on your business, this will be a big or small area of your business. And typically that can be why most people don't set up fixed asset registers in a systemized way. From my experience, largely they will be created in Excel. And you will extract your asset list from or list of items that you purchase from your accounting system by a nominal code. It's just a list of your assets, and then you will apply a depreciation policy that you've agreed with your accountant or decided upon yourself. Now, if you haven't got a lot of assets, that's perfectly fine, and especially if they're not complex assets. But what that does mean is that you have to maintain an Excel spreadsheet. It can be prone to error and all of the failings that Excel spreadsheets can have. And also, it's something that is out of your accounting system. And it means you have to maintain another thing, which you then deliver at the year end when your accountant comes in and wants to check everything is correct for year end compliance purposes. Whereas if it's just in your accounting system, everything is systematized. Your accountant can go in and look at it themselves, is what I want to say, and it's just clearer and cleaner. That said, most fixed asset modules can be a little bit tricky to set up when you've got historic assets, but once you've done it, it will just work. And literally, the process of depreciation is clicking a button. And it will just calculate everything, and it will be within the system for anyone to look at. And that means that the year-end process is just print. Now, the ability to use a fixed asset module will depend on how complex your assets are. So if you have really, really complex financial instruments, it can be difficult to find a system to deal with that. Leasing might be an example. But if you do just have straightforward straight line or reducing balance depreciation, most accounting packages should be able to deal with that. Variance around that will depend if you use an accounting system that has periods. So in retail or hospitality, you might want to do weekly accounting. Or aggregates of certain weeks, like 13 4-week periods or 4-4-5. If you do have that system, then you'll want to have an accounting system which is able to depreciate based on that basis so that you get sensible numbers. And that is completely possible as well. You then have to decide if you're going to have if you're going to sell assets or if you're going to revalue them on a regular basis. If you are going to do that, then you'll need an accounting system which will be capable of handling that, which there are some on the market that will. So largely, of course you can run your depreciation automatically in an accounting system. It is just a one-time setup. You will experience the benefits once you've done that one-time setup, and it's becoming easier and easier to maintain them as they get better. And from an audit perspective, it will certainly help, and it will not necessarily increase the accuracy if you were doing it accurately before, but you should be able to hopefully sleep a little bit easier at night if the system is doing it rather than a spreadsheet.